What's up, everybody? I'm Snickenhoff, and we're back once again playing EU4 as Tuscany with the MNT 2.0 mod installed. In the last episode, we declared war on Venice, and it looks like we're going to win it rather easily, and I think I'm going to be able to take a bunch of land without having to get a huge coalition, which that's exciting. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and unpause and let the chips fall as they may. Who's occupying, Serbian separatists. Go Serbia. So I think the plan still is for me to just take Venice and to give Hungary the Adriatic provinces down over here. I think that seems like a solid plan. Smallpox hits the natives. Wait, you or somebody else? Yep, Fiume declared war on you. So I might miss out on that province. Didn't even see that. Well, poopy heads. When would you be willing to give me what I want? Siege down the fort for sure. Turkish Empire refuses our merchants, and the music has stopped once again. Oh, did Trent declare war as well? Looks like it. Well, I'm not planning on taking that province anyway. Heresy often spread in the form of pamphlets and books in the hands of radicals. In response to this, the Catholic Church established an index of forbidden books. At the first, the list only contained theological treatises. But as time went on, it grew to include humanist philosophy, political tracts, and even racy novels. Forbidden books could often be obtained despite the laws, smuggled into Catholic countries with their price driven up dramatically. It was not unheard of for a book to rise in value 10 times once it was put on a list. The ban hurt the fledgling publishing industry in Catholic countries and drove some authors to leave for more tolerant countries, but also slowed down the advance of heresy. Reject the authority of the Pope. Speaking of printing presses and things of that nature, when will casual literacy spawn? 1550, so 3 years from now. And we have eclipsed Tuscany as a rival. And also, we have a chance to spawn casual literacy. Costly trade embargoes. See you later, Lithuania. It was cool while it lasted. Do I have 2 loans? How did I end up taking out 2 loans? I must have spent way more than I realized. I just spent all this time getting out of debt. And I mean, debt is just a number. It doesn't really affect anything, but... I would actually probably like to have an admin advisor. Especially considering how low my... Wait, you're 373? That's a lot. I think I'm gonna take... No, not that. I think I'm gonna hire this Giovanni Toramboni guy. Protestant faith shrinks. Worms is no longer Protestant. If I can just, Baron Landshut is no longer Protestant. There's that. Passau just entered into a military coalition against us. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so that's everything along the Adriatic I can take. Plus Venice. Plus all of Venice's money. Might as well take war reps as well. 1/10 the treasury. Oh, dang it! I was gonna give all that to. I was gonna give all that to Hungary. I guess I. Well, I'm not sure if I can. Let me see. Grant province. Jadera. And Istria. Alright. Where's Dubrovnik? Oh, down over here. Maybe I didn't really need to do that. I don't know. It does manage my overextension a little bit. Expansion in Italy is not welcomed. I can lower army maintenance. And I should be able to repay, almost repay a loan. There we go. And also let's mothball some forts. Send this dude to go improve with these dudes. Already improving with these dudes. Oh, and then we just got a ton of unlawful territory again. Alright, listen. This is a fool's errand. We're just gonna conquer you. Try to be cute. Alright, so I want claims on these guys. And who are rivals right now? I could rival France. I probably should, just because they're getting their butt kicked. Lost another advisor. Did I just lose the dude? No, I lost the Diplo dude. Get the improved relations guy. And Tuscany gains an diplomatic insult on the Papal State. Let's try to ease the tension. I don't think I really need the diplomatic insult CB against them. Royal marriage offer from Brandenburg. No, you are tiny. Oh, of course Castile sets me as their rival right after I rival France. Of course. And send people out to neighbors. I need to get one more ally, I think. I can even get 2 more allies, but capped on dip at the moment. Yes. And with that, there's nothing I think I can even dump it on. So, just taking this 2 years early. Not the worst thing in the world. And when do I get another idea group? 28. We're at 25. Soon to be 26. So we're getting close. Can't quite core Venice yet. Mostly because of the unrest. If I were to pay the army, would I then be able to core it? No. Friendly troops are only getting me -5. You guys can come dock up. You guys are docked up. And I wanted to get a military advisor. Actually, discipline guy is probably really good. And I can probably stop focusing dip. Might be better to focus admin. Coming up. Kind of depends on what my next idea group is. If I go admin, then yeah, I definitely want that. And I think I do want that. Because I think I want to get expansion and global empire as well. I still don't know how I can take empire ideas without taking administrative ideas. If I'm reading this correctly, I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. Although the Protestant Reformation gained the support of many church reformers and commoners who were frustrated with the Catholic Church, its biggest source of support was often the rulers of nations who saw the Reformation as a means to seize control of the Church. Many rulers gradually loosened the grip of the Catholic Church with a series of laws designed to weaken it and play to the strengths of Protestantism. At the same time, rulers favored theologians and courtiers who supported the new faith and criticized the Church. Aristocrats and officials saw the way the wind was blowing and facilitated these laws, throwing their weight behind the new Church. Lose 50 admin, and 30% will be converted to Protestantism in 27 of my provinces. Or 27 provinces. So, Venice is about to cease to exist. And I'll have to go to war with either Trent or well, probably Trent, to get these last few provinces to connect me up with the Hungarians. Also, if I can ever get these guys to want to not have unrest. The unlawful territory isn't helping. Poor vintage. Not good. Poland has left the military coalition against us. Fantastic. Worms has been placed under interdicts. So all that's left in the coalition is Moravia, Salzburg, and Bavaria. Austria could join if they wanted to. But Austria is in a war against Savoy and Liège. How's the how's the League War shaping up? Harsh life on the ocean, lose a bunch of sailors. Can't explore anywhere. 10 prestige I will certainly take. Just to wonder, who would want to ally me? Scotland, Switzerland, Poland. Poland's kind of small though, as is Switzerland. Did Naples get free? Guess they did. I guess they did. An alliance from Perugia. No thank you. No thank you. Oh, Saxony got an heir. Or Saxony has a Medici on the throne. No, they got an heir. Whoa, 26 ducats. That's a jump. How long would we have to, how long are we? 124 years. So we could even think about integrating Hungary. Unless we, like, inherit, but I'm not exactly sure. One, I'm not exactly how sure those mechanics work in vanilla, much less MNT mod. Okay, that seems a bit more reasonable. Also, my inflation is dropping, which I am definitely for. And I need to get enough spy network strength so I can make a claim on these guys. I need 40, it looks like. And I keep getting caught. They're probably counter-espionaging me. But still. Do I have a claim on these guys? No. Build up spy network here. Both my colonies are a little bit more than halfway done, which is sweet. Let's also unappoint that general. Two more states come along with that. Am I at my state limit right now? No, nowhere near it. More smallpox in the natives. Sorry, guys. $144 ducats. How am I doing in terms of court and education? Court is dropping slowly. Which is fine for now, I think. Education is rising extremely slowly. Will of the Emperor. At the Diet of Duoperum, the collected members of the Holy Roman Empire rallied around the Emperor. Despite the effects of the League to the contrary, all member states of the Empire are now required to follow its state religion. This may not be the last word, though. As long as a third of the Empire follows a heretical faith, a new generation will one day rise up to form a new league against the Emperor. Catholic faith becomes the official faith of the Holy Roman Empire. Wow. With the League War ended, the Emperor has been compelled to yield all claim on the Iron Crown. If we manage to secure our domain in the north of the peninsula, we will have an opportunity of wearing the Iron Crown without having to beg the Emperor. Awesome. I get 477 ducats from these guys. For 7 loyalty. Let's do that. Repay the loan. I get 7,000 manpower from the Greater Nobles. Don't really need that right now. Um, 13, 4, and 4. How good are cannons right now? Not fantastic. Ooh, 42 force limit. That's a lot. Let me build 1 galley to even that out. Bunch of trade ships. More plague on the natives. I I would like to get Venice coring. Oh, growth of the printing industry. The ability to mass produce the written word would revolutionize the spread of information, and in many ways, the early modern society as a whole. Pioneered by Renaissance men such as the Venetian printer Aldus Machinus, the new art helped fuel the Renaissance by making the translated classics more widely available. Later, the Reformation benefited greatly from the ability to spread critical publications and translations of the Holy Scriptures. Now that printing has matured as a technique and spread throughout Europe, editions have grown, and hundreds of thousands of copies of everything from religious and political pamphlets to instructions in how to behave or scientific treatises are now circulating the continent. With print shops growing ever more commonplace, rulers have found it hard to contain the new technique as the comparably easy means of production means censorship can be sidestepped by moving business across a border or even just changing the name on the title page. This changes everything. Looks like I didn't spawn it, but let's check. It was so darn close. Cremona spawned it. How is it going to be growing in my provinces? Growing in res. Actually shrinking here. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode right there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Should I have given away this land in the Adriatic? I kind of wish I hadn't, but also they have to deal with the communication efficiency instead of me now? I don't know. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.